Okay, here we are, Clarke Auction Gallery. We're here today previewing our sale coming up on Sunday, February the 19th. So if you forget to buy your Valentine's present or something, you can always come here afterwards and buy it. Or if you're just looking for some great items, you can come here. This sale is loaded. If you're going to go to any sale on the weekend of February the 19th, this is the place to be because we have the motherload. So without further ado, let's try and get through a lot of this. Obviously, I've forgotten a lot of names that I didn't learn in the first place, so you will go to clarkeny.com to find out. We have a nice pair of these, sort of vintage, probably 40s, 50s pair of gilt, ebonized carved eagle consoles. Atop that are wonderful. The fact that we have a pair of nice Baccarat quality, great bronze work in these. We have a nice pair of these, look, large size centerpieces. We have a set of 6 of these chairs, all in good shape, good and sturdy, wonderful lines on them, great looking chairs. Nice to have a set of 6 with the carved and the gilding there. Here we have this 19th century bomb commode, as you like it. It's got parquetry inlay, big large bronze mounts, beautiful curving, nice thick specimen type marble on the top. This came from a Scarsdale estate. Atop this came from East 64th Street, absolutely the best. Big large size, wonderful winged mermaids over there, winged figure here, carved urn of flowers, just really beautiful, nice gilding, all beveled, panelled, etched, as you like it, as Shakespeare would say. Below that, this actually is in the next cell, so we'll skip over that. It's a nice Vienna vase. Here's the other of the 2 centerpieces. Okay, here we're from Scarsdale. We have a pair of these wonderfully carved with the hoof feet on them, nicely carved all over, nice needlepoint upholstery. In between this Italian desk. This came from Hewlett, Long Island. Nice with the leather top, good age, nice patina. And this absolutely wonderful gilt bronze centerpiece and top side, August Moreau. Look at the big size in it. The gilding is as you like it, ready to go. Really beautiful. That came from East 64th Street, as did this pair of marble pedestals here. We won't confuse you. We'll point them out over here. Nice pedestals with the bronze mounts underneath, nice and white pedestals. Nice to have the pair. We'll slip over here from the same estate, a pair of onyx or alabaster. Atop that, these candelabras are actually in the next sale, so we'll skip them. This marble with the inset marble, look at the bronze work, the parquetry inlay on this. Really beautiful. Couldn't find a signature, but there might be one hidden somewhere. This came from a Long Island estate. Okay, moving over here. These items here, this console here, nice ebonized gilt to the mirror back, from East 64th Street, as is this. This is what you call vintage, not overly old. Nice with the beveled marble top with the winged fairies underneath. Atop this large bronze, plenty of bronzes. I mean, just you got to go online because I can't remember these. My poor Irish mind doesn't handle it. But look at the nice size of this. Might be Villanis. Over here, we're calling this stone or marble. It's very heavy, might be hollow, but we're selling it with that good looking fellow on top of it there. So a very decorative piece there. Came from White Plains Estate along with lots of other great items. Here, this Chesterfield, nice sort of with that worn, sort of has a Ralph Lauren look on the leather. This is, we have 2 of these. This is a nice size. Some light little scratching on it, but I'm sure a little bit of leather polish will deal with that. Into the main room, it is chocker blocker with just the best of stuff. We have bronzes, carpets, lighting, sculpture, military badges, you name it, we have it. But here on the mid-century section, this just came in recently, so check it on the website. This is by Silas Shondell. It's signed and dated, nice big size, bronze size, silver and metal on top. Atop this is sort of a bit like a Bertoya, but it's actually by an artist called John Koch. Here we have this is after Alana Gore, the Israeli patinated bronze, slightly as is an old repair somewhere on it. Here we have the other Chesterfield sofa, beautiful, nice wear on it as you like it. Over here, some of the bronzes here. Look at the size of these, good weight of these. These came from Nag, pairs of cherub bronze with the big oval globe, etched globes on them. Minton porcelain here. We have a nice set of 5, or a nice set of 6 sconces. Or you can even put them on the ceiling. Here we have a pair of sconces, Italian or French, after Serge Moule. Below there, a collection of hat molds. I believe there's even a peaky in there somewhere. Maybe I can make my own hat soon. Up here, nice piece of nice shaped and colourful piece of mid-century pottery there by Portimere, I believe. We have Van Briegel, Rookwood, Haganard style bronzes. We have this really nice dome. cameo glass. This large piece here is by Peter Bramall. These two here, one is by Sakwa, the other one is by Mel Lindquist. Below here, a really beautiful pair of candelabra. It's absolutely Baccarat quality of it. Beautiful little urn finial on the finely cut, came from White Plains after Chaparros bronze. We have Baccarat glass. This is a nice piece of a rare form of KPM there. We have Lalique, we have Italian porcelains. We have a nice collection of vintage toys in the sale, including Star Wars and these. We have Lalique. This is a nice signature by Neil Armstrong. This large bowl here, look at the size of my hand. I love this bowl, look at that. It's Murano Battuto. Next to it, sort of Moser style glass, Tiffany bookends, or Tiffany blotter ends. Below here we have a 3-piece Sev's garniture set, really large size, best of quality. Years ago they would have gone bananas for it. I think they'll still like it. From the same estate, this was all on 64th Street. We have a lot of Murano glass, a lot of it coming in the next set. But let's say we have 2 of these table lamps. Up here we've got we've got English porcelain here, centerpieces. We've got carriage clocks, we've got Danish porcelain. While I'm here, in case I forget it during the art, we have this really wonderful after Guy Wiggins oil and panel. And but in our next sale, we actually have 2 Guy Wiggins paintings, so watch out for them. More bronzes. These 3 bronzes are different than the usual Bergman, but nice big size. We got Indians and horses, the canoe, so Franz Bergman. Below here, more Murano. Just a few of the clocks we have here. You'd be insane to think that with my memory I could remember them. But anyway, come in, view the sale, do not miss it, or go to clarkeny.com. More abstract bronzes, mid-century. This mid-century dresser, nice with the little tile inserts here. This table here, I really like it. It's very stylish with the fluted legs and the inlay on the top, and has 6 chairs, all original. This is by Tommy Barzinger. Here we have this big porcelain charger. We'll just have a look at the back of that. That's by Sev's, also 64th Street. We've got this nice art glass unsigned. Here, this is Brasilia by Broyhill, more mid-century. This is a set of Swedish chairs, but really nice lines, and nice to have a set of them. This bronze here, I believe, is by Grigore. Look at the gilding on this. No sign of the signature of this, but this 19th century, wonderful quality, wonderful gilding. This came out of 64th Street. Moving right up here, look at this, probably Royal Vienna, also 64th Street. This is from Nyack, this mid-century table. Sort of we called it after Franklin because of the cork insert at the top, but a very stylish, nice with the colours, the ebonizing and the white. Atop this, once again, 64th Street. These were on top of those 2 white pedestals. These were lit up. Alabaster, really beautifully carved, but a big, large size. And with the centre bowl there for putting your bananas. Here from Nyack, a nice tambour front, mid-century ebonized cabinet on stand, mid-century chairs, Regency cabinets, French day bed here, 19th century. Used furniture, some nice bomb, probably mid-century commodes, large pair of bronze candelabra, came from Hewlett. Reproduction, nice inlay, nice quality marble top cabinet here. Once again, keep an eye on all the bronzes we have in the sale and all the mirrors on the back walls. We've got pedestals, we have clocks. This is a very nice pair from Scarsdale. Nice pair of, I would say, Italian, but good sized nightstands inlaid all over. Pair of love seats. We've got beautiful lighting in this sale. We'll just flip through these quickly. Bronze mounted with the grapes and the flowers. This is sort of after Paul Frankel as well, or Paul Evans with the thing. Murano, now we have a lot of Murano chandeliers in the sale. They are actually old, but they're new stock. The person who owned the store died, and the stuff has been in stock since the 70s and 80s. So we got a lot of chandeliers, perfect mint. He came in and put them together here, so keep an eye. Nice American period desk here. Nice with the dovetailing on top, not overly in vogue at the moment, but still nice to have. We have this bow front, banded and inlaid, Baker sideboard. Large sconces, look at the size of these. Beautiful quality with the ribbon top. Another ribbon pair up there. More candelabra here. Look at these with the bat on top of them. These came from Hewlett. So you really have to go onto the side or you'll miss. because I'm missing it just walking along. Here's a nice 18th century cabinet, like 1, 2, 3 drawer, nice with the inlay on top of it. This came from right here in Larchmont, so I'm glad to have that. We have a set of these mahogany chairs. I believe it's a set of 10, so good to have 10, even though they're mahogany. We've got this double hump secretary. We've got a banded table. I believe it's by Kittinger here. We have a lot of boating from a dear old friend of mine that passed away in Larchmont. It looks like a schooner nearly, and we've got half hulls. We've got lots of dioramas as well. Running down here quickly, look at this large chandelier with the patinated cherubs. Nice French glass. Below that we've got Egyptian Revival bronze chenets, demi-lune tables. We have a wonderful pair of these leather wingback chairs. We just moved that good-looking fellow off them there for a while. We have a lot of drawings of good-looking fellows here in the sale, so check them out. They're extremely well done. 19th century French. Here from Greenwich, we have a Queen Anne and a nice period upholstered chair and ottoman here. Really great, the old patina. Nice quality. Chinese gong, bouillotte tables. Pair of these candelabras to give you an idea of the size, not signed, but great gilding on them. Moving right along, a nice Philadelphia center table. We have this chandelier, once again like those sconces we are calling after Serge Moule. Great, bit like a spider or a daddy long legs there, but sitting below it. Fits nicely. There's this Hans Wegner peacock chair, probably from the 60s. And we have a pair of pretzel chairs. Slightly as is, but still in pretty good shape. A little bit of damage there, some off. We have this leather clad commode we're going to swing back up here. We have a pair of these, what's that, dolphin tables. Mid-century style chairs with the sheep must have fallen asleep on top of it. Here we have this brick form table. It is as is, so I got to make sure we announce that, but it could be cut along there on each side and you'd make it into a lot of interest in that brick table. This is absolutely really wonderfully done. This is wax and it's of an African-American lady bust. Look at the quality of this, apparently unsigned. You know, you'd like to have Elizabeth Catlett or something written on it. We have this, beautiful. We have these pair of, once again, dolphins. I seem to be forgetting the word dolphin. Bronze, nice, 2 stands, a pair of them. We have this table with the large winged nude figures with the marble insert. This very large pair of, I call them mare horses, but I was corrected and I had to change the name, but nice big pair of bronzes, nice for outside the house. George Smith pair of club chairs in great shape and extremely comfortable. Dunbar tables, mid-century brutalist tables, Japanese bronzes. There's a really comfortable, as you can see, we've been sitting on it all week. There's a George Smith 2-seater sofa. More busts. Absolutely wonderful Edwardian clawfoot inlaid little parlor set chair, armchair, settee. Look at this Barbadienne, beautiful bronze candelabra. These came from Hewlett. Nice Empire style. This here, carved wood, the cherubs holding up the marble top. Another large marble here on top of it. Nice pair of sprigged lamps, religious there, so you can set up your own church up in your house. Nice pair of, not overly old vintage, but nice sort of neoclassical andirons. Pair of Italiano tall metal chairs. Nice and comfortable actually, and they look hard. We have this figural console table with the mirror back. Here from Hewlett had a lot of carved stuff. Look at this just like Horner, there's lions all over, so you can talk to them while you're doing your work. We have this wonderful mid-century brass chair. Look at the lines on that, great quality, heavy duty. This is the chair that goes with the desk. And from the same house, we had this pair of carved throne chairs. Beautiful house down in Hewlett. Look at the gilding on these figures here holding the wheat. These are from 64th Street. We have a set of 4 of these sconces. Not overly old, probably from the 60s or 70s, but really great quality, great gilding. Up on top there, a pair of sort of bag-style sconces up there. Long sideboards. Ooh, this is taking a while. Look at this bench. Really great. Caned with the heads on it. Nice patina over here. Back to chandeliers for a while. Murano, of which we have about 5. Like I say, new old stock, so the guy came up here and put them all together. Kamer style chandeliers. Carved continental armchair. We have this really nice, this came from Long Island, 19th century bronze mounted vitrine mirror back. beveled. More candelabras on top of it. Nice period American chest here. Stands nicely, has a great patina, has a lot of presence. Look at that, the drawers open nice and fluently. I quite like that. Here we have a pair of chairs either side, look like eagle heads on them. You can play with those while you're sitting down, and the claw feet. The parquetry back, and these came from Hewlett, and also from Hewlett. This cabinet is signed, look at it. It's really great, it's really useful, and it looks super in the house. So it'll look super in your house if you have the space. Nice original condition, all goes together so it's easily movable. Here we have a Dunbar dining table. Lots of dioramas. Go to the site to see how they're lotted. More chandeliers here. Italian chandeliers. The chandelier here is Caldwell. Really great, good size, looks well up top. This is a guy called James Clarke. Must have been a thin fellow who sat inside that. This is a nice life-size sculpture by James Clarke. Comes with a catalogue. We have this Girondel bullseye mirror. Lingerie chest. We're going to glance into the back room. There's lots and lots of stuff there. Oh, you'll have to go in. I was trying to avoid it. But anyway, these bookcases just came in recently. They are Danish, as did this book unit. Sort of Milo Bauman style cabinet there. Lots of used furniture, lots of chandeliers. Chinese bird cages, you name it, it's here. Okay, we're coming down the home run now. If that cameraman can catch up with me, here he comes. Okay, we have nice French cabinets, miniature chests, alabaster, onyx chandeliers. Look at the size of this bronze chandelier with the patinated figures here. And here we have this really nice large eagle sculpture. Beautifully done, beautiful color. You can see the eyes are glass on it, sitting on top of this Empire table. Over here we have more boats, chandeliers, large copy of a Remington bronze here. Look at the size of this. It's actually a nice quality copy. We have this big continental coffer carved down the sides. This came from Long Island. More boats from Larchmont. Here's two more of the chandeliers. This one's sort of my favorite here. Like I say, they're from the 80s, 70s or 80s, but they were in boxes. The guy can put them in. They've been sitting in the store for years. Okay, here we have a very nice carved lift seat bench. Came from White Plains. Next sale, we're going to try and get this in because we were so busy we didn't have time to get in. Here we have a mid-century Dunbar table, chairs, possibly Harvey Prober. Nice Danish table on top of that. So with that, I'm going to say goodbye. I'm going to pass you over to Whitney. I thank you for your patience in watching it. And once again, do come and view the sale because it is loaded, especially come to see that, if nothing else, come to see the Joan Quick to See Smith paintings because you'll get an early view of them before the Whitney retrospective. Thank you. See you on the 19th.
Hi, and welcome to Clarke Auction's February 19th auction preview of Asian arts. We're going to begin here with some artwork. So here we have a pair of reverse painted ancestral portraits from a nice local estate. Up above we have several embroideries. So we have this elongated panel, it's two sleeve panels. Up above is a blue overall panel. Some figures, there's some mythical beasts. Here we have a grouping of three Leonard Fujita cat etchings, Japanese artist. We have a Soshan chicken or rooster woodblock print. We have a rooster or a cockfight embroidery. Up above, this is kind of interesting. I don't know what the provenance is on this, but it's kind of this robed figure and he's throwing eyeballs from a bag on his back, which I just thought was kind of funny and unusual. And then we have an ancestral portrait of 6 figures. And now we'll move back over to some of our porcelains. So jumping back into some of our smaller items, we have this series or collection of jades. So individually lotted, we have this beautiful carved coral and jade necklace, kind of a lavalier style necklace with a drop pendant. We have a carved lotus jade. This jade carved floral basket. We have this rectangular jade. There's a figure to one side and a dragon to the opposite side. This is kind of a panther with a rock and foliate design. Circular pierced pendant with bats and flowers with a central medallion that has Asian characters. We have this celadon jade frog with russet skin. Here we have this figural grouping. It does stand up. I was just a little nervous about leaving it on the table, laying down, but it does stand upright. So it's fishermen with a fish in a basket. From a Great Neck estate, we have this cloisonne jardiniere or flower pot with these carved jade and chrysanthemum flowers, but really quite beautiful, larger than usual. And even these flower blooms are really nice. We have this robin's egg blue Chinese vase, and if you look on the underside, there are 6 characters. This is one of 2 individually lotted blue and white Chinese brush pots. This one is of children playing in kind of a garden, so it's quite nice. Here we have a Blanc de Chine vase. So we have this kind of crackle glazed vase with a solid white dragon. We have this tall Femme verte vase with flowers and birds, really nice. We have this Chinese Femme verte vase with phoenixes and chrysanthemums. Chinese glazed bowl in egg yolk and spinach is what this is called. We have this Chinese Femme rose vase with children again playing. Floral decorations. You can see this beautiful depiction of children. We have this Chinese export or Chinese rose medallion punch bowl with flowers and figures. Pretty standard, but a nice large size. We have this Chinese blue and white censer. So you can just take a look at this kind of figures in this landscape scene around the border. There is some wear to the interior, but that's to be expected with good age. We have this sitting Lohan, and this is probably Huangwali, and it is signed Verso. So you can see the nice signature here. And this is, again from our Great Neck estate, we have this Chinese Junyao censer with purple splash. So beautiful handles, a nice tripod base, and then this beautiful purple splash. This is from our never-ending and beautiful Hollis estate. So this is an inlaid bronze censer with ring handles that's been mounted as a lamp, but beautifully mounted. This right here, it's really beautifully done. I actually quite love this piece. And this is estimated at $600 to $900. Again, from Hollis, we have these 2 carved heads or busts. This one does have an impressed stamp to the side and the underside. And this one, I'm not sure what the purpose is, but he can be removed, so his head comes off. We have this peach bloom vase on a carved wood base. I'm just going to show you the underside, and this again is from our Great Neck estate. From one of our Walk-in Wednesday appraisal days, this came in, so this is a nice little Wu Kai vase, again Chinese. A nice collection of jade jewelry. So we have this jade bangle, individually lotted. We have these 2 gold mounted cylindrical form jade pendants. One is in 18 karat, one is in 14 karat, and one is signed. And then we have these 2 bangle bracelets that are lotted together. From Hollis, we have this small carved jade bamboo pendant. Lot 278 is a carved jade, kind of archaic style pendant. And then this is again from our Great Neck estate, and this is a Peking duck. So this nice jade carving. Really quite nice, a fair amount of interest in this piece. And then we have lot 325 is here, and this is a Chinese, and this is either Lang Yao or oxblood. Here's the underside, but it's this nice little squat vase, and there's nothing on the rim. That's how the tag was adhered, but the rim is in good condition. Again, this is from one of our Walk-in Wednesday appraisal days. So this is a Chinese Femme Rose standing figure with a Rui scepter. So he's just like a nice guy with the impressed stamp to the underside. Here we have a Chinese tea dust vase. So really quite nice with this kind of ribbed design to the stem. And then there's a 6 character mark within a double blue ring. So this is one of 2 purportedly Tang Dynasty glazed figures. So we have this Tang horse, and then there's also a standing figure. By Consign and Provenance, this was thermal tested at one point, but they've lost the results, but they all came back as Tang Dynasty. But the 2 are lotted together at $500 to $700. Here we have a Chinese Femme Rose bowl with birds and flowers. So really quite nice. The interior is the enamel decoration. And then we have this kind of iron red foliate design with a wax seal stamp to the underside. and this is estimated at $600 to $900. Here we have this gilt bronze seated Buddha on a double lotus base. So really quite nice and attractive piece. One of my favorite lots in the sale is this Chinese Fami Vert food dog with teapot. Really beautifully decorated on this nice bronze base. He is missing the ball that would go underneath his foot, but I believe that this is Kangxi period, and this is from our Hollis estate. We have this grouping of Chinese enamels. So we have these 2 yellow ground plates. This is Fami Rose with the 8 special items, and then this is a sgraffito plate or dish, and it is signed to the underside. Here we have a Fami Rose enamel decorated on coral red base, and it is signed. And then last but not least in this grouping is this little Foo Dog snuff bottle. From the same estate as our bangles, we have these 2 lots of jade pendants. So these are all gold mounted jade pendants, various designs of foliate, a heart. This is a figural with I believe it's a butterfly. And then a separate grouping, we have these gold mounted circular or pie form jade pendants. So really quite nice. And again, from our Hollis estate, this is just a miscellaneous grouping. So we have this carved amethyst figure. We have some nephrite jade discs, some jadeite jade discs, coral. We have this gold mounted jade pendant, carnelian. This is probably rock crystal and amethyst, and this is all grouped together at $300 to $500. And then we have this black glazed Chinese vase, really quite handsome. And unfortunately, it is pierced through the underside and the signature with hairlines, but it's a really attractive piece. And then from a Nyack estate, we have this Japanese embroidery of cranes, which is really quite nice. There are some damage, but there's nice age to this piece. And this is estimated at $300 to $500. And then we have this Chinese Fami Rose table screen. So it does come out of the stand. And then we have this beautiful table screen of this deity with a child and a crane, and it is signed. And this is estimated at $400 to $600. And this has been gaining quite a bit of interest, is this very large Chinese blue and white jardiniere or fishbowl. So there's dragons and chrysanthemums. I'm going to lean it forward so you can see the underside. So it's really quite nice at $1,000 to $1,500. And that wraps it up for our Asian selection for the February 19th auction. We hope to see you there.
Hello everyone. Let me share with you the rugs that we have at our upcoming February 19th sale. The very first rug is going to be this exquisite, antique, hand-woven, beautiful rug with a central foliate style medallion and a beautiful sky blue. There's several different shades of blue in this rug. It works very nicely with the taupe and the red. Excellent pile, as always. Now this rug is a potential silk rug. And ladies and gentlemen, it's not just one rug in this lot, it's 2 potential silk rugs for one price. What a great find, ladies and gentlemen. Just look at that deep central blue field. And let's not forget this rug, ladies and gentlemen, with its bright colors, beautiful field, filled with a wonderful foliate motif. Just look at all the blossoms in this rug. It's like looking at a spring day. And we can't have an auction without a magnificent palace-sized rug. Just look at this, ladies and gentlemen, the sheer size alone. This will fill any room. Beautiful colors, very unique. Surely anybody would love to own this spectacular rug. And now let's look at this lovely, sophisticated rug, Baccara style rug actually. Quite sophisticated, great palette of colors. Just look at the intricacy of the design. And next, a vintage Lavar Kerman style rug. Again, look at this wonderful foliate motif. Very vivid colors, just striking. Truly an intricate pattern as well. And next, a beautifully hand-woven Saruk carpet. Just look at that rose color. Beautiful central medallion in the field. This rug is just filled with character. a conversation piece, if you will. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not just standing on an exceptional Harris style carpet. I'm standing next to our grouping of rugs that are going to be in this upcoming sale. Just take a look at all of these fabulous rugs, rolled and ready to be picked up by you. And next, a vintage Kerman style carpet. What I love about this carpet, ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't already seen it, you certainly will now. Just look at that green. And as we know, green's a highly important color in any carpet. This is a very, very lovely, soft, almost lime green. Now, for all of you connoisseurs out there, you're sure to love this next rug. This rug hails from the city of Isfahan in Iran. It's exactly 440 kilometers south of Tehran. Now, Isfahan is known for world-famous nodders. And that's why we get exceptional carpets like these from Isfahan. They're known for their large central medallion and 2 columns of smaller rondelles. And next I have a very lovely vintage carpet. Very deep, rich, dark colors here, ladies and gentlemen. I could picture this next to a fireplace. Absolutely gorgeous. And the final carpet I'd like to share with you is this vintage, finely hand-woven carpet, ladies and gentlemen. Just look at the intricacy of this pattern. This is quite lovely, a very unique and elaborate central medallion. Beautiful colors. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's start off with our bullion and numismatics. The first slide I'd like to share with you is 58 assorted Morgan dollars. 58, one grouping, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely fantastic. Let's move on to our gold coins. I've got a grouping here of 3 $5 Indian head gold coins. The next grouping is a European grouping of gold coins containing Dutch, English, and Swiss. Skipping right over here to our South American collection. Beautiful coins, 3 countries represented. Next up, a grouping containing $2.50 US gold coins. My favorite coins in the sale, right here, ladies and gentlemen. This $5 coronet head was struck in Charlotte, ladies and gentlemen. That's right, we used to have a mint in Charlotte. Total number of 39,788 of them were struck. I have an absolutely beautiful 1881 coronet $10 gold piece right there, ladies and gentlemen. Moving right along, peace dollars. That's right, I've got a grouping of peace dollars, and it's a grouping of 27, ladies and gentlemen, assorted peace dollars. One of my absolute favorite lots, junk silver. Who does not love junk silver, ladies and gentlemen? This is a spectacular grouping. It's $851.65 face value. You've got your Franklin halves, your 1965 to 1970 40% Kennedys, 64 and back Washington quarters, your Roosevelt dimes, 90%, 1964 JFK halves, only year struck, 90%. War nickels, ladies and gentlemen, 33%. Mercury dimes, 90%. Walking Liberty. All of this is assorted junk silver, ladies and gentlemen. What a tremendous lot. I can't believe it. Next up, beautiful bar here, ladies and gentlemen. We've got 4 German medals here, even an iron cross. These are miniatures, suspended from a gold tone chain, spectacular. Over here, excellent Bulgarian medal, very rare, hard to find, accompanied by some German states medals, very interesting. Next grouping, Masonic, ladies and gentlemen, fabulous Masonic grouping. Both of these are sterling silver, wonderful. Next up, one of my favorite metal lots of the sale, miniatures. Even got an iron cross in here. These two are hard to find together. You'll know what they are. I even got a gold medal. Definitely look up this lot online. Next up, Subas, ladies and gentlemen. This is a fabulous Suba featuring a crane, spectacular. Also here, silver tone, wonderful, signed. What more do you want? Next up, we have a Resi Menpo right here, ladies and gentlemen. Fantastic piece of samurai armor. Next one's going to be a samurai armor, Resi Menpo as well. This one without the mustache. The nose plates are removable on all of these. Third and final, my absolute favorite, Menpo Tengu. Spectacular, and this one's actually executed in silver. This is incredible, ladies and gentlemen. Just look at that hinge. Beautiful workmanship here. Absolutely exquisite. And ladies and gentlemen, that about wraps it up for my numismatics, bullions, arms, armament, medals, you name it, I've got it. Be here with me February 19th at Clarke Auction Gallery beginning at 10 a.m. I look forward to seeing you there and happy bidding.
Okay, here we are at Clarke Auction. This time we're previewing the fine art that we have on our sale coming up on Sunday, February the 19th. Not a huge lot of art, but a really wonderful selection. We've got some great gems here, and I'm going to start off with this one here. This is a large carved wood type collage of cattle, and it's by the artist Bernard Langley, who's born in Old Town, Maine. This is titled The Girl. It's a great title on it. You can see how well it's done with the colours and the expressions on the cattle there. Really great. To the left of it, we have this oil and canvas by the American Greek artist Jean Ziron. This is dated 1957. It has gallery labels on the back from the Rose Fried Gallery. I believe it's titled Branching number 337. And on top of it, we have Roy Lichtenstein, modern art poster. That's, I believe, a pencil sign limited edition of 200. It's a screen print. Over here, this is a gouache on paper by Joan Quick to See Smith, one of two. We have the large oil on it. We're very proud to have this. This came from a Rye estate. This has gallery labels on the back of it. This one comes up first. It's lot number 50. So once again, there's a retrospective coming up at the Whitney. So why not come up here and view something that no one else there will see? We have a large oil and we have this. So this one, I believe, is estimated 3,000 to 5,000. Atop that, we have an Italian sort of Orientalist painting. It's by a guy called Alberto Passini. Very nice colors on it. Very well executed. Over to the left of this top one came from the same estate as the Joan Quick to See Smith paintings in Rye. And this is by a guy called Edlick, Stephen Edlick. Nice collage there. And below that we have this wood cutting colors by Richard Deaconborn. It's done in 1983 and it's titled Ochre. A lot of interest on this, has all the gallery labels on the back. It seems like it's in very good condition. Did a lot of homework on both himself and David Park in the late 90s. I saw the wonderful Park painting that did very well for me, so I'm well aware of these Bay Area artists. Over here, the highlight of the sale and the highlight of a lot of what I found in many years. This is the other Joan Quick to See Smith. This is two diptychs, and they are titled the Okanogan series, number 4 and number 6. This was actually on loan to the Brooklyn Museum in '84, so it's an early two. Once again, go to clarkeny.com to see images of the front, back, and sides. Like I say, there's a retrospective coming up at the Whitney. Lots of information over online, and we've sent out lots of videos, so we are very happy to have this. This is lot number 51 in the sale. Okay, we're going to swing over to the other side of our lobby. This is a large oil and canvas by Costabi. I believe it's dated 88. Don't quote me on it, but check it. Over here we have this oil on board by Raimondo Starpans, dated 83. Little bit of crackle in it, but nice colors. Boats. We had 2 in the last sale by him. Atop that, another wooden collage by Bernard Langley. We have Rualt prints. Up here we have an American artist, Carl Schmidt, with a nice impressionist, nice feel to the paintings there. Okay, here we are in the main gallery. I'm just going to quickly run through a few more paintings that we have. There's too many for me to go through them all, but I like this one in particular. This is a large oil and board, very WPA, nice, colorful. It's by Benjamin Kopman. I believe it's called The Card Players. Up above, a nice Vietnamese painting. Here we have 2 monotints by Harry Bertoya. These came from Appella Manor Estate. Atop that, Swedish-American artist Ajay Junkers. A few years ago, we had quite a lot of his from the sale. This is a large oil and canvas by the artist Lorju. Nice, the woman with the dove. Atop that, a very important paint by a Russian artist. It's an oil on glass, like a reverse painting on a tray by Sergei Sudakin. High up there, but go to clarkeny.com and you will be able to view it with all the others that I miss. So quickly, we're going to zoom you right over here. People can watch the other ones on the wall as he's passing. This is an oil and canvas. I believe it's a New Orleans scene with the African American there. And the lady, it's by an artist called Terence Duran. Atop that, a very large collage called the String Collage by Ajay Junkers. Nice print here. Anthony Quinn. I love this painting also. It's called The Dancers. It's by Abraham Ratner. Oil and canvas, large. Came from the same estate as the Kopman. Good old friend of mine from Larchmont. Atop that, we have a George Braque print of a window. Moving right along, lots and lots of stuff here. Norman Bar up there. We have, this is a very nice little, small but beautiful little Venetian scene by Mabel Woodward. Took that one in on a walk on Wednesday because I liked it. Here we have Paul Cadmus, different type of scene from Paul Cadmus. Moving right along, we have George Lucas up there. We have lots of continental art, Italian art. We have 4 paintings here, 4 little oils. We couldn't figure out the signature, but they're a great package, all in the same size frame, all boat scenes, all from the same estate as the Kopman. So check those out. You might be able to work it out. Moving right along, I'm just going to give you a quick glance. We have portraits, still lives, continental portraits, American portraits, a lot of genre paintings. This old master over here, I like a lot. It came from Hewlett, Long Island. It's large, signed, sort of as is, but needs a little bit of work, but could be a great painting with all the cherubs there drawing and playing games. This is after Rembrandt. Nice painting up there of a military man on a horse. So just flowing along the walls there, you see there's lots more. Some of them are too high up. Here's a nice painting of a Native American up there. Illegibly signed, so you might also be able to work that one out. Okay, this is a little beautiful little oil and canvas. It looks like it's signed Boucher. Can't figure it out, but what a wonderful, it has a semi sort of primitive feel to it, but great colors. It came from the same estate as the Quick to See Smith paintings. Okay, before we go, I would just like to show this painting. It came in on a walk on Wednesday. No huge value, but I think it's a wonderful, wonderful painting. One of my favorites seen. It's by an artist called Pablo Burchard, Chilean. Oil and canvas of horse tied to the tree. Just got a great feel to it, great colors. Anyway, with that, once again, I suggest you come up and view those 2 Joan Quick to See Smith paintings. They're wonderful. We are delighted to have them. What a great find. You can come up and preview at any time. You don't have to wait till official previews. You can just give us a bell and you can come in. But the official previews are Thursday, Friday and Saturday, noon to 6 prior to the sale, which is on the 19th. Thank you.
Hi, and welcome to Clarke Auction's February 19th auction preview of jewelry, silver, and objects. We have here this beautiful English silver bride's basket. Has the flower frog to the interior. Really nice with the pierced decoration. This is a Bezalel silver plate Seder plate. Here we have a really wonderful concho belt with the coral inlay, and it is signed. I wasn't able to identify the maker, but it's really quite a nice example. From a Westport estate, we have this Tiffany & Company bowl. This is an English silver oversized gravy boat. Really quite nice with the floral decoration and the feet. This is a Buccellati candle holder. Really nice at $200 to $300. From a Stamford estate, we have this American sterling serving tray, oval form. We have this large Royal Danish International sterling flatware service with 12 with extras. We have this Russian silver case with the inscription. Really nice hinged case here with the engine turn design. Somewhat gold wash the interior, and then we have the Russian Imperial crest. Here we have a very nice continental silver snuff box with kind of a chinoiserie decoration. And now we'll move on to some jewelry. Really wonderful example of Art Nouveau jewelry with the enamel decoration, seed pearl accents, turquoise, and a single diamond. And then we have this kind of swag style to the necklace itself. Similar time period, we have this angel skin coral Lavalier style necklace. Really quite nice, large size to this drop. Really quite pretty at $500 to $700 from a Nyack estate. We have this 3-piece Mexican silver grouping with amethyst cabochons. Really wonderful. I love an amethyst cabochon. It really just such a beautiful, deep, rich purple. From the same estate, we have this 14 karat gold beaded chain with this ruby, sapphire, and emerald pendant with diamond accents. We have a grouping of Southwest jewelry, really quite nice with these large turquoise cuff bracelets. And this is an unusual, these are called Navajo pearls, and then these turquoise drops. Moving back, we have some more gold. 2 18 karat gold and colored gem brooches. Lotted together individually is this 18 karat gold and colored gem brooch. We have these 2 bicolor gold pieces of jewelry. So we have a 18 karat gold and white gold brooch with diamond accents, and then this 14 karat gold ring. Not sure if you can see it, so I'll just lift it up. Really quite nice little statement piece. We have an Elsa Peretti for Tiffany & Company bracelet. Nice thick bangle. We have these 2 gilt silver and guilloche enamel decorated snuff boxes, and these were given as kind of souvenirs by the Egyptian king Farouk. And there's 2 of them lotted together at $300 to $500. We have this Elsa Peretti sterling bone cuff with the original box and bag. From our Hollis estate, we have this pair of English silver plate bookends, really quite nice at $300 to $500. You can just see the really nice detailing to these 2 figures. We have this English silver bowl, so really quite nice with these figural kind of mythical beast, or not sure what they are. And then this open work to the feet and the monogram. Came from a Stamford estate. We have this really heavy 18 karat gold link bracelet. We have a 14 karat gold chain with 3 oval faceted rubies with surrounds of diamonds. We have these 4 brooches together, 18 karat and 14 karat, some with colored gem and or diamond accents. This is wonderful. This is a 14 karat gold snake form bracelet with colored gem accents. Really so nice. You can see the beautiful articulation to this piece. Here we have an 18 karat gold and tourmaline cabochon bypass style bracelet, 1 pink tourmaline and 1 orange tourmaline, really quite nice at $5,000 to $7,000. We have this silver and 14 karat gold brooch, and I believe that this is carved jade. It's in the form of a fish. We have this pair of 18 karat gold Indian or Mughal style earrings with, I believe these to be tourmaline, but I'm not saying definitively, with diamond and pearl accents. We have this wonderful, from a Larchmont estate, graduated pearl necklace, and what's really nice is the clasp, which is diamonds, most probably sapphires, and a central moonstone at $400 to $600. We have this 14 karat gold chain. Series of bracelets all allotted individually, 14 karat gold, 14 karat gold, 14 karat gold, pearls, 14 karat gold, and colored gems. Colored gem and 14 karat gold bracelet. We have this carved salmon coral bracelet with a gold and diamond clasp, really quite pretty. We have this graduated pearl necklace with an 18 karat gold woven knot and diamond clasp. We have this 4-piece Mexican silver and yellow and black enamel decorated suite of a necklace, bracelet, and earrings. We have this 2-piece Peruvian 18 karat gold suite of a bracelet and pendant or brooch. We have this enhancer with diamonds at $500 to $700, tapered and straight baguettes. We have this triple strand pearl necklace with a 14 karat gold and ruby clasp. We have this pair of Tiffany & Company 18 karat gold X-form earrings with the original hinge case and the box. We have this Mauser Company loving cup with antler or horn handles. It does have an inscription. We have these 2 pieces of sterling Mary gauge jewelry. We have a cuff bracelet and a brooch. We have this 14 karat gold necklace with a diamond inlaid heart pendant. The central diamond weighs approximately 35 to 40 points. We have a large 18 karat gold woven modernist brooch with coral cabochons and diamond accents. Here's a collection of pens. These are all lotted individually, and they are mostly 14 karat gold, and some are Cartier, some are Tiffany, and they're really quite interesting. All of the details for these pens are on our website, www.clarkeny.com. We have this antique jewelry grouping. It's a pair of 14 karat gold and pearl grape cluster earrings, and then a very neat Victorian mourning ring. So it is woven hair with a surround of garnets, but many are missing. And there's an inscription on the underside, which is quite interesting. We have an Omega chronograph stainless watch. Here we have this 14 karat gold retro jarretier or buckle form ring with diamonds and ruby accents, and it can be woven around your finger, and the size can alternate. That is estimated at $300 to $500. We have this 3-piece suite of a bracelet and earrings, 14 karat gold and colored gems at $400 to $600. These rings are mostly lotted individually, so we have this bicolor 14 karat gold ring. We have a 14 karat gold ruby and diamond ring. We have this Bulgari style ring with colored gem cabochons and diamond accents. We have this large 14 karat gold red coral and diamond ring. We have this 14 karat gold statement ring of opals and sapphires. We have these 2 colored gem rings. One is a smoky topaz, one is an amethyst with diamond accents. Really nice antique ring in this sale. It is a navette form ring with old mine cut diamonds. This is estimated at $800 to $1,200. We have these 5 18 karat gold bangle bracelets at $1,500 to $2,500. We have these 3 14 karat gold ruby and pearl bracelets, cuff bracelets, many with pearl accents. We have this starburst style brooch with diamonds. We have this pair of 14 karat gold and diamond earrings. We have this 3-piece suite of 14 karat gold, really quite nice. I believe that these earrings were once part of this chain, but they were converted to earrings. 14 karat gold articulated bracelet. We have this antique 3-piece suite of rose cut or table cut diamonds, floral design at $2,000 to $3,000 from a local estate. From the same local estate, we have this platinum and diamond watch with a seed pearl band. Really beautiful example of antique jewelry at $600 to $900. We have these 2 colored gem rings in 14 karat gold. We have this wonderful 18 karat gold Italian bicolor gold and diamond ring, bypass style. I'm just going to slip this on my finger because I really think it's so nice. Really a contemporary look. We're going to jump forward to this double fish or twin fish pendant on a 14 karat gold chain. We have this 14 karat gold watch with diamond accents. We have this antique and vintage grouping. So a Victorian carved coral, we have a Victorian crescent moon brooch. This is continental gold with pearls. We have this woven hair Victorian stick pin. We have an amethyst cabochon, and this is an Etruscan style emerald and pearl brooch. We have this bicolor 14 karat gold bracelet with several round brilliant cut diamond accents. We have this 2-piece amethyst suite of 2 brooches. We have this really quite nice, again I'm going to put this on because it's really just so nice. This is 18 karat gold. It is signed. It is a colored gem cabochon flanked by round brilliant cut diamonds. We have this amber suite. So it's 2 amber necklaces. One is butterscotch and one is egg yolk, and then it is accompanied by these earrings at $400 to $600. We have this pair of Tiffany footed open salts. We have this 14 karat gold Baroque pearl necklace, so really quite nice, and they're quite large in size, these pearls, and I really think they're very sweet. Very pretty at $500 to $700. We have this Gorham Virginiana ladle at $200 to $300. Coming into one of several GIA'd colored gems in this sale, we have this really beautiful tanzanite and shield form brilliant cut diamond ring. I'm going to put this on just so you can see. It's really beautiful. So just a really nice shape, a really nice size, and these diamonds are beautiful. This is estimated at $5,000 to $7,000. Moving on to another antique piece of jewelry in this sale, we have this micro mosaic Italian pendant that has been strung on this graduated lapis necklace. We have an Art Deco 14 karat gold and enamel decorated ashtray at $400 to $600. Moving forward, we have a collection of rough cut emeralds. So there's this pair of earrings mounted in 14 karat gold that are lotted individually. And then from the same estate, we have this 14 karat gold mariner's link chain suspending a rough cut emerald pendant in 14 karat gold. Another emerald in this sale from a local Larchmont estate is this Russian platinum topped emerald with diamond accents. And it is F2 Clarity Enhanced. It is from Russia. It's a natural beryl and really quite pretty at $1,000 to $1,500. Here we have a 3-piece bicolor suite of a bracelet, earrings, and a brooch with diamond accents. Here we have a really nice 14 karat gold hinged bracelet. Here we have a small, probably a snuff bottle, I would say. It's 14 karat gold with enamel decoration of kind of this little milkmaid, which is very sweet. And then there's a little figural scene in a village. We have this pair of pearl and diamond earrings, really quite nice. This is one of the nicest quality pieces in this sale. This is a French platinum and diamond floral form brooch, but what really makes this special is if you look very closely around the applied floral decoration, there's a line of sapphires around the total form here. So it's really quite nice. Really just a testament to really beautiful Art Deco quality jewelry. And this is estimated at $2,000 to $3,000. This is a Herbert Rothman 18 karat gold B. Those are probably tanzanites with diamond accents to the wings, and this is estimated at $800 to $1,200. We have this George Jensen egg box, previously at Sotheby's, really quite nice. We have this beautiful necklace, so choker length necklace with 3 stations displaying central panels of diamond accents. We have this wheat chain in 18 karat gold. We have this 3-piece suite of 14 karat gold with pearl and diamonds. We have this toucan form brooch or parrot with colored gems and a turquoise belly. This is from a local estate, and it is a series of silver jewelry. This brooch is costume, it's Miriam Haskell, but really quite nice at $300 to $500. We have this early Gorham scent bottle. So wait, turn it over this way. So you can see here is a turkey hanging from a tree that's been shot. And then look, must be Thanksgiving because here's the girl serving the turkey on a platter. So that's kind of funny at $300 to $500. We're going to jump forward to this GIA emerald, and so beautiful antique piece here, and it is a double cabochon emerald, and it is from Colombia. It has a clarity enhancement of F2, and it's on this seed pearl bracelet. It has a beautiful diamond surround, and this is estimated at $3,000 to $5,000. We have this 18 karat gold Italian bicolor gold ring, beautifully articulated with a central diamond accent. We have this 14 karat gold ring with diamonds, emeralds, and sapphires. And then we have a series of 5 diamond eternity bands, varying from 1.25 carats to 4 carats. All of the details are on our website. Each are allotted individually. We're going to jump forward. We have this 14 karat gold link chain necklace. We have another 14 karat gold necklace. This is also from our Hollis estate. This is just a grouping of unmounted stones. I anticipate that some of these are emeralds. There's also amethyst, really quite pretty, a single baroque pearl. Here's a scarab. This is also from a Larchmont estate, and this is 18 karat gold with emeralds and diamonds. Here we have an 18 karat gold enamel decorated giraffe with diamond accents. Here is a 14 karat gold ring with a central tanzanite and diamond surround. We have this beautiful pair of 18 karat gold ruby and diamond earrings, really quite sweet at $500 to $700. We have this diamond bracelet, hinged bracelet with lots of diamond weight and really quite sparkly and beautiful. This is at $1,500 to $2,500. We have this 14 karat gold Victorian carved salmon coral brooch, really quite pretty. And then we're going to jump back to one of the stars of our show. So this is a GIA 6.91 Old Mine Brilliant Cut Diamond. And I'm just going to put this on my finger so you can kind of see the size of it. So just for scale. And this ring is 6.91 carats. It's L color and VS2 clarity. It is conservatively estimated at $4,000 to $6,000. And we anticipate this will be one of the stars of our show, really quite beautiful, from a local Larchmont estate. And then we'll move on to these 2 Tiffany frames. Each are allotted individually, and they are, this one is, I believe, 18 karat gold. They're really quite nice. You can see here all of the details are on our website. Even the backing is gold, so the easel frame is gold. On this one also, so this has a partial mark. So it clearly once said Tiffany, but it's quite worn, so I didn't say definitively. And then you can see the backing here. So those are each allotted individually. Another really beautiful diamond in this sale. I'm going to take this out of here because it's So here you get for $1,500 to $2,500 both the diamond ring and the wedding bands, the engagement and the wedding. So this diamond is 1.37 carats. It is eye color and I1 clarity, and then it also comes with the band. They are both set in 14 karat gold, and they come from a North Hollywood, California estate. Really quite pretty. Would make someone very happy. Let's see, so next we have this 14 karat gold brooch with a carved opal geisha or bodhisattvas, and there is diamond accents. This came from a Nyack estate. This is a Dunhill sterling hinged case with 14 karat gold and most probably sapphire accents. Moving forward, this is one of my favorite lots in the sale, estimated at $300 to $500. It's a beautiful mid-century Lobel signed necklace with this carved agate ball on this beautiful drop pendant. So really quite nice, came from a local Larchmont estate. From I believe the same estate, no, this is a different estate, but equally beautiful, is this antique bicolor brooch or pendant, and it is inlaid throughout with old mine cut diamonds. And it has this bow form laurel wreath. It's really very pretty. So that's a nice antique example in our sale. This is a 14 karat gold frog ring with colored gem cabochon eyes. Here we have 3 pearl necklaces, all with gold clasps. This one has some colored gems and pearls to accent it. This is a really pretty diamond ring on the sale, and this is Belcher set. So this kind of high setting to the ring, that's called a Belcher setting, and this is really quite pretty at $600 to $900. I'm going to move on to this really interesting lot. This is from Nyack also, and this is attributed to David Yurman, but what's interesting is that it comes with all of this paperwork. So the consignor's mother had mailed actually a letter to David Yurman, and he responded. She sent a picture and everything, kind of asking for a confirmation that this was his work, and he responded to her. So we have all of this paperwork here. So this is a very early David Yurman kind of brutalist metal necklace, really quite nice, and it's unusual, estimated at $800 to $1,200, and I'm excited to see where this goes in the sale. That's from a Nyack estate. From the same estate as our big diamond, we have this 14 karat gold and carved intaglio carnelian ring. So really sweet at $300 to $500. And I'm going to end the sale with really a beautiful example of colored gems. This is a beaded necklace, and so these are Burmese rubies, and they're untreated. So they're untreated, they're unheated, and it's absolutely beautiful. Really so nice. I think this is one of my favorite lots in the sale, and I think that, these are, so GIA chooses 3 stones at random, and I guess these were 2 of them. So they've identified the ones that they chose. And there's actually a few extra beads that I just didn't showcase here. All right, well that wraps it up for the jewelry and silver for our February 19th auction, and we hope to see you there.